Thesprayvandals.com for all your graffiti needs. Use discount code Youfo. In the vast expanse of Russia, a name reverberates in the world of graffiti. You might know him by his many aliases like Wekman, Wekboy, or just Weck. But regardless of what you call him, this is the story of the man who took over Russia with nothing but spray paint, and many of the common graffiti supplies, and a relentless desire to leave his mark. Born in Russia, Wekman's journey into the world of graffiti started in the most unexpected of ways. His path wasn't paved with fame or fortune. It was forged on the streets, with a spray can and an unshakable desire to redefine the streets itself. But how did one graffiti writer manage to take over an entire country? And what does it take to make your mark in a land as vast and diverse as Russia? Like many people, Wekman was drawn to graffiti, the art form that was taking over urban centres across the world. But for him, it wasn't just about tagging his name on a wall. It was about getting his stuff seen in as many places as possible. He started off with the tag of Weck. His early days were spent in the shadows of Moscow, trying to make his mark and leave a piece of himself on the city. But it didn't take long for him to evolve, quickly becoming known as Wekman, a name that would soon be synonymous with the Russian graffiti scene. He became more known to the world when more and more videos were put online that depicts Weck doing his signature graffiti tags. As Wekman's skill grew, so did his ambition. From his initial tags, he soon started tackling bigger spaces, train yards, highway overpasses, painting in pure daylight. His letters were instantly recognizable. What started as simple graffiti soon turned into full-on takeovers. His name spread across Russia and beyond its borders. What set him apart from many of writers was his ability to merge to make such a presence not only in real life but on the internet as well. As Wekman's fame grew, so did the scope of his work. What started as some tags on a train soon expanded. Weck's name began appearing in places where graffiti had never really taken hold before. The man was literally taking over the country. Younger graffiti writers began to follow his lead, adopting his moniker. For many of them, Wekman wasn't just a writer. He was a mentor, a symbol of free will. Some may as say there is no art or style in a tag, but when you are in the know, you just know there is something fresh about Weck's determination of getting his name up. The laws seem to be pretty relaxed where Weck resides, so the graffiti that he does do seems to be easily done. Many people would know Weck from his YouTube channel Tag Machine, where he started posting videos about 7 years ago in the year of 2017. His first video that he uploaded depicted a review on a graffiti supply. Even to this day, he makes videos reviewing and actually street tagging with particular products. With over 500,000 subscribers on the channel, this guy is so well known that more often than not, I see tags on the street in Australia of kids copying his name. These tags might be just to take the piss, as there has been memes made of Weck in terms of everyone claiming they are Weck, if you know type of thing, but certainly mentioning that there is writers out there that love his stuff so much that their own tag has similar letters in it that seem to flow like Weck's word. Weck is also a part of Russia's infamous OSM crew, a graffiti crew filled with some of the most notorious graffiti writers from Russia, Eastern Europe, and beyond, which is why sometimes you see him chucking up OSM next to his tags. Out of all the videos I've seen on his YouTube channel, I've only seen a handful of pieces done by Weck. Tags are 100% his favorite thing to do, but it's also good to see him throw together a piece every now and again. You can clearly tell that he has a zero F's given approach. When you see the spots that he decides to paint, anyone could be watching and he'll still put up a tag. Wekman isn't afraid to tag anything in his path with variations of his name and crew letters, and that's a fact. There has been a couple of instances where Weck has been caught red-handed, but has swiftly dealt with it in the spare of the moment. A question that I saw a lot popping up when doing research for this video is, how does Weck get away with his graffiti? Well, people who post themselves doing graffiti online often avoid getting caught by remaining anonymous, carefully cropping photos and video footage to hide identifying details, not disclosing their location, only showing what essentially needs to be shown. Therefore, there is not enough proof as to whether a person in the video is them or not. They also try to distance themselves from their act of vandalism while still showcasing their work. So have you heard of Wekman? Chances are, if you are in the graffiti scene, yes you have. But if not, you have heard of him now. Head over to thesprayvandals.com, grab whatever you need, graffiti supplies, spray paint, markers, you name it, just go check it out. Any type of graffiti that you're into, if you're just into doing tags, if you're into doing pieces, it's got all the stuff, man. Use my discount code Youfo for 15% off your entire order. The Spray Vandals has weekly discounts, some stuff is insanely cheap. Keep a lookout, follow them on Instagram to stay on top of the weekly deals, because honestly, even I jump on them sometimes. Links in the description below.